Hey everyone. I just wanted to show you a few breathing exercises that I use with my kids that you can use with your kids um, to practice and teach mindfulness. I use these in a couple of different ways. The first way is just if we're getting ready to start something that needs a lot of focus, like before a lesson, or if it's like you want to calm your kids down before you start something. I also use it if um, my kids are like feeling really kind of crazy and hyper and they don't really have control over their bodies, right? That you're not having that self-regulation over their body. I use it then. And then also teaching your kids this is really great because if they're using that calm down time or using a peace place or a cozy corner, these are some great breathing exercises that you can teach them to help them calm their emotions and be very purposeful when they take kind of a peace break. So the first one, the first breathing exercise I like to call bubble breathing. Basically, you put your hands like this, like you're going to make a bubble. And of course, I did not invent this breathing exercise, to be honest. I'm not exactly sure where I got it, so I can't necessarily give credit. I think it's just one of those things that's, out in the universe that a lot of people know and practice. So the first one is a bubble breathing. So you put your hands like a bubble, and as you breathe in, you make your bubble a little bit bigger. And then as you breathe out, you can kind of make it smaller, but you don't want to put your hands all the way together. And what you're going to do is every time you breathe in, your bubble gets a little bit bigger. Until you have, like a big balloon-sized bubble. And then as you breathe in and out, you're slowly going to breathe your bubble back together. Okay, and in all, this should take about a minute or two. Right? I like to call them a mindful minute because they're really short breathing exercises, but they're really helpful. And the point is you're focusing on your breath and you're focusing on the movement of your hands. So this is a really great exercise to really think about that self-regulation and that body control, right? Okay, so that's the first one I call bubble breathing. So that's what that means. The second one is roller coaster breathing. Basically, your kids take their hands like this, and then you basically just trace your hand like a roller coaster. So as you breathe in, you go up and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And then you can go back the other way. And again, it just helps create that mental focus where sometimes if we're just breathing, we can't create that focus, right? It's hard to get in that zone and calm our brain and like not think about anything else but our breathing. Okay. The third one is called square breathing, and it's very similar, but instead of doing the roller coaster, you lay your palm out and you basically make a square. So you breathe in, you go up, you breathe out, you go across, you breathe in, you go down and breathe out, and you just make a square. Okay. And that one's kind of cool because it gives the actual, like on your palm, that kinesthetic feeling, that tactile feeling. So, like doing this and doing this, there's just a different sensation that you get when you do it in your palm. And I was looking at the screen because trying to do it while you're looking at the screen is kind of weird. And then the last one is one my daughter likes. It works better for the littles, but it's basically smell the flower, breathe, blow out the candle, right? So you smell the flower, blow out the candle. Smell the flower, blow out the candle. And the last one, it's not really a breathing exercise, but the last one you could do is have your kids lay down, and then what they do is they put a stuffed animal on their bellies, and as they breathe in and out in those deep breaths, they can actually see the stuffed animal rising and falling. Okay, so that's another kind of breathing that you can do. I just wanted to show you those so that you can do them. I love doing them also. I like the bubble one and the square one the best because of the feeling and the focus. But again, it's also something that we can teach our kids and do those mindful minutes throughout our day, or when we're feeling like our kids really need to focus or calm emotions or gain that, self-control, that self-regulation back. Have a happy mindful minute.